Have you ever met someone for the first time, and after only 5 minutes, it felt like you had known them for years? But then, have you ever met someone else where every second felt awkward and you couldn't wait for the conversation to end? Why does that happen? Is it luck? Is it personality? Or is there a secret behind great conversations that most people never learn? Today, Ryan and I are going to discover the surprising psychology of small talk. And before this conversation ends, you may never look at "hello, how are you" the same way again. So stay with us, because one simple idea might completely change the way you talk to people.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to HM Slow English. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Emma. We're so happy you're here today. Today's topic is something that almost everyone does, every single day, but very few people truly understand: small talk.
Emma, can I tell you something a little embarrassing?
Of course.
I used to hate small talk. Whenever someone asked, "How's your day going?" I didn't know what to say. I always thought, "Why are we talking about the weather?" Or, "Why are we talking about coffee?" It felt boring. Sometimes, it even felt fake.
You're definitely not alone. Many people think small talk is meaningless, but psychologists actually say something very different.
Really?
Yes. What if I told you small talk is one of the most powerful social skills in the world? It helps people build friendships, find jobs, create business opportunities, and even improve happiness.
Wait, are you saying talking about the weather can actually change your life?
Not the weather itself, but what comes after it. Small talk is rarely about the topic. It's about building trust.
I never thought about it like that. Maybe I've been looking at conversations the wrong way.
Most people do. And today, we're going to explain why. Because once you understand the real purpose of small talk, you'll never fear starting a conversation again.
I'm already curious. Where should we begin?
Let's start with one simple question. Why do strangers almost always begin with small talk, instead of asking deep questions immediately? The answer might surprise you. So Ryan, why do you think strangers usually begin with simple questions?
Maybe because they're nervous?
Exactly. And there's another reason. Our brains are always asking one silent question. Is this person safe to talk to?
Really? Do our brains actually do that?
Yes. Before we trust someone, before we share personal stories, our brain looks for small signs. A smile, a friendly voice, good eye contact, kind words. Small talk helps us collect those signs.
So, small talk isn't really about the words. It's about making people feel comfortable.
Exactly. Think about meeting a new neighbor. Imagine they walk up to you and immediately ask, "What's your biggest fear in life?"
That would be very strange. I'd probably walk away.
Most people would. But if they simply said, "Hi, beautiful day today," or "Have you lived here long?" the conversation feels natural.
That makes sense. Small talk is like opening a door. You don't run into someone's house, you knock first.
I love that example. Conversation works the same way. Small talk is the knock. Real conversation comes later.
You know, I remember something that happened last year. I was waiting for my flight at the airport. A man sitting next to me asked, "Is this your first time visiting New York?" At first, I almost gave a one-word answer, but instead, I smiled and asked him the same question. We talked for almost an hour. When the plane landed, he handed me his business card. A few months later, he helped me find a new job.
That's incredible. And it all started with one simple question.
Exactly. If I had ignored him, that opportunity would never have happened.
That's the hidden power of small talk. You never know where one conversation might lead. A new friend, a new idea, a new job, or even a life-changing opportunity.
I'm starting to realize something. Maybe successful people aren't just better speakers. Maybe they're better at starting conversations.
That's a very interesting thought. And in the final part, we'll share 5 simple techniques that anyone can use to become better at small talk, even if you're shy, quiet, or nervous. One of those techniques takes less than 10 seconds, but it can completely change the way people respond to you.
Now I really want to know what it is.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after a short break.